Good morning, all. One thing that doesn't really get talked about very much is the ability to be able to affect your hunger and satiety levels through various modalities. And what do I mean by that? So, the ability for you to have an impact on the specific hormones that control when you're hungry and control your feeling of fullness. And they're called leptin and ghrelin. And what we know now, the more research that comes out, the better it is. What we know now is that, as I've said long time ago, sleep is of vital importance if you have any chance of being healthy. Sleep. And what's important with sleep? The right kind of lighting. And you see that these two are very tightly connected. And what we are starting to see now is those that are sleep deprived have higher incidences of metabolic disease. They have higher incidence of being overweight. They have higher incidences of weight gain. They have lower incidence of successful weight loss. We also see those that are under lots of high blue light, artificial light. So the normal kind of indoor lighting, those that spend more time in front of screens and in artificial blue light environments have, again, higher incidence of metabolic disease, higher incidence of cardiovascular disease, higher incidence of weight gain and diabetes. And so we must at some point take some individual responsibility and go, maybe I can change that. I can sort out my home lighting. I can maybe turn off the TV an hour earlier. Because if we have this artificial lighting through the day and it doesn't change, we restrict our own gene expression, because certain cells have certain parts that need to be expressed at certain times of the day, and they get that trigger from the wavelength of light. And if we sit under artificial lights the entire day, we don't get a change in wavelength of light. We get the same wavelength of light from the moment we wake up to the moment we go to bed. And so how is your body meant to change what it's doing, what time of day? How is it meant to tell what time of day it is? It can't, because you're giving it the same signal throughout the day. So we need to modulate our lighting environment. And subsequently, it also means that you are asking your body to go to sleep when, if you've had overhead lights on, very bright light in your living room before you go to bed, as far as your body is concerned, it is midday or somewhere around midday. And then you get into bed, and some people don't even have dark rooms, they have lightish rooms, and you are asking your body to switch directly from midday to nighttime without giving it any warning. And then you wonder why you wake up tired, because you spent the first 3 hours of that sleeping pattern actually building up your melatonin levels to where they should have been when you went to bed. And so you don't get the same rest and recovery. And therefore, when you wake up the next morning, your cortisol levels are higher than they should be. And then your leptin and ghrelin levels are all out of whack. And so you feel hungry all the time, and you feel like you can't quell that hunger. You can't get rid of that hunger. You just feel hungry all the time, even if you eat. And you feel like you've got cravings for certain things that, are highly calorific, etc. And there is a clear link between the two, and there is physiological link between the two, a reason as to why. And so if you are someone that wants to change your body composition, then you have to respect, you absolutely 100% have to respect a light and dark cycle. Now, one of the great things is that you can also boost your ability to to help those ghrelin and leptin levels with the use of red and infrared light, which is great. And I personally can vouch for this, because when I use red light full body in the morning, my hunger levels, or my need or my want to eat, my drive or my desire to eat, is much lower than if I don't use it. Even if, say for example, now, if I wake up and I feel hungry and then I put the red light on, then all of a sudden that's gone. And so if you are someone that wants to change your body composition, lose a bit of weight, get better blood sugar control, because that's another one, sleep deprivation or bad sleep, interrupted sleep, people that live under artificial blue light all the time have poor blood sugar control. And therefore, could you help with your blood sugar control by getting better sleep, by getting better lighting, and using red and infrared light? The research says yes, you can. And so again, I can personally vouch for the fact that when I use the red and infrared light, the cravings for eating, or my hunger feeling goes down massively. And at the same time as that going down, I am getting all the increased vitality, increased energy, increased focus, increased relaxation. I am getting all of that at the same time. So then I'm very, very, very productive. And sometimes it comes to, if I've had a longer red light session, then I will make myself eat at a certain time, even though I'm not really that hungry. I'll just eat a little something, and it's a wonderful thing. So if you are someone that wants to change their body composition and has found it hard, very, very hard, the last few times you've done it, then this could be the reason why. It could be because you didn't prioritize your sleep. It could be because you didn't change any lighting in your house, and it could be because you didn't have red and infrared. Because the other great thing about having red and infrared light and the increase in energy, the increase in motivation that you get from using it, is then you also start to have better, clearer decision-making abilities. You also have more energy and motivation to go and expend more energy, because you've got more energy to burn. You feel like you've got more energy to burn because your mitochondrial efficiency has increased. And so you've got more energy to do things. Therefore, you're much more likely to A, make the right decisions, B, you're not going to eat as much because your leptin and ghrelin levels are being controlled, and C, you've got more energy so you can actually go to the gym and get stronger at the same time. And so just time and again, there are reasons upon reasons upon reasons as to why everybody, especially in winter, in my opinion, everybody could be helped in some way, shape or form with red and infrared light therapy in their home. Have a great day.